It's just now going live. Hey everybody, Michelle and Helena here with Social Studio. Hope you're doing well. We come to you live every Thursday at 5 p.m. There may be a little delay because technology is challenging today. I see a delay. Helena, do you see a delay on my screen?
I'm not going to even look at it. It's
Uh-oh.
okay. Let's
All
go.
right.
Keep on rolling.
That's right.
How
Okay.
Doris said, keep on moving, keep on moving, keep on moving.
So can you hear me okay? Are there any problems with the
I
sound?
can hear you very, very well.
Then we're going to go with that. So, hey, everybody, Michelle and Helena, right? We come to you every Thursday at 5 p.m., Social Studio One. We hope you join the Facebook group. And we come to you just from two different perspectives of marketing. I do social media. I help businesses with their social media platforms, social media coaching, content creation, workshops and events. And Helena comes to you from the website side of the world, right, Helena?
Yes. And
Yeah.
I help with digital marketing. One of our techniques is to help with your SEO, which helps you drive more traffic to your website. So we address those problems that might prevent the search engines from fully crawling your website. That's kind of creepy, huh?
Yes, that is creepy.
But
And
guys, you know what? Remember, right, Michelle, all online experience begins with what? A search engine.
communication. Oh, I
A
thought that was
search
a
engine.
lead in to our topic.
Well, look, it does.
Oh my goodness.
It is communication, if you think about it, because behind the scene, all of the networks are communicating, and when you type in something into the search engine, people find you, right?
That's very true. It's a form of communication. You know what? That's a great, really, it's a word picture and it's a good example
That's
because
right.
everything on in technology, there's communication happening with all of the little zeros and ones.
That's right. From way back when.
That's it. And that's our topic. So I'll take that as a lead in. We're going to talk about communication. And
Yeah.
so there's very many kinds of communication. And someone is commenting and they just gave us a little happy face. So if that
Hi. So
would
we
pop
bring
up.
one back. Happy
Mhm.
face.
Yes. Thank you, Facebook user. And so, yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Are you doing that?
I did.
How do you do that?
I have a little it's like a fan.
Oh my goodness. That's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, so how do you communicate with your clients, with business people, with organizations, with, collaborators? Do you prefer a certain way that you like to, whether it be emails, texting, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger? What are the ways that you communicate and what fits best with your process and your personality and your preference? And another side of that is I always ask my clients, what is their preference? Because I may have a preference, but I want to communicate in the way they like. And so if
Mhm.
they prefer a way, I will try to cater to that and make sure, like, for example, I have one person, I'm always communicating through my Facebook business page messenger. That's just how we always have communicated. Another person, it's always regular Facebook messenger. And then a lot of other people, it's all email.
Yeah. And you know, when we think about it, I mean, we've come a long way, right? Communication started with the carrier pigeons, right? They used to have take the little scroll and put it tied to the pigeon's leg and then, shoot him off. And he ended up, I don't know how he knew to go where he needed to go, but he found his way, right? And then we had the genie in the bottle, right? Well, they call it genie in the bottle, but the messages was in the bottle. So it is important because guess what? I was talking to a lady today in the nail shop, and one thing that she mentioned that, and it's great. I mean, it's almost like we bring our topics in and end up talking about it before we even talk about it, right? But she was talking about how technology is really hard for her, but she liked the idea that if she could use her email to communicate, because she don't want to have to use the methods where they tell you text, because she's not really fast with texting, because she have to
Mhm.
use one finger to text. But
Mhm.
so I know even on my contact us page, I have at the bottom ways to communicate. So if they want to communicate their preferred method of communication, if it's um, through email, phone, or text, then they can click that option.
Or smoke signals, like
Or
somebody said.
smoke signal, right? That
Or
was another one, right? That was another way back in the day that um, people communicated. If we think of various ways, what it was, not SOS, dang, I can't call it, where they,
oh yeah, my
oh,
mind is blank right now. But
I
there's
know
also
mine
sign
is
language. Yeah, do 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 do
Morse
do do do
code.
do.
Morse
Morse
code.
code, Morse code, sign language.
Yes,
You
that's
know,
another way.
yeah, there's all kinds of ways to communicate, and languages, just even ethnicities and different languages from different parts of the world, verbal
Mhm.
language. Um,
Right.
and there's body language and there's unspoken, just
Unspoken.
body language,
Right.
unspoken language.
We do
And
a lot of that with our children, right? That unspoken,
right, right,
we look at them, give them an eye. But we're kind of joking about it, but it's really important when it comes to communication and understanding and listening. Because if we don't listen and comprehend what our customers may be saying, we can build the wrong product for them. So it's very
oh,
important
good.
to
Such
listen and to communicate, right?
that's such good advice. So we need to
Mhm.
open our ears and let our little sparkly earrings
Oh, I
show.
love it. That's so cute. I love her pink. Michelle is always wears pink. It's beautiful.
I just saw my hair designer, Jen, Hairband Studios in Willow Spring, yesterday. So she gave me my hair back for so long. I was like, oh, my hair misses you.
Yeah.
And she also sells jewelry. So I picked up some earrings. But something that you said before about message, it made me think of the song, Message in a Bottle. You know that song? I think it's by the
Uh,
Cars. It just makes me laugh because there are so many. Whoever is commenting, thank you so much. I don't know who you are, but someone's saying rocks and drums. That's a
oh, well,
language.
we know that's probably what's her name that plays the drums. Uh, I
Dory.
can't see it. Dory, yes.
Yeah, my friend Dory, who she does
Yes.
singing therapy. Yep.
That's
Mhm.
another method of communication, right? Music is
Oh
another
my
method
goodness.
of
Music.
communication.
And whoever,
Music is
yeah, Sting. I meant someone is commenting Sting. My responses are so slow. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. And
oh,
I
I can
clicked
see
it.
them. Yeah, I see
Can
the
you see
messages
them?
there. Uh-huh. But I can't see who it is, but I can see.
Right. You have to
Mm-hmm,
register with StreamYard. That's the only thing I don't like. You have to
mm-hmm,
go through whatever little hoops for us to see who you are. Later we
mm-hmm.
can see it when we go back to the video. But somebody corrected me. Yes, Sting. It's not Cars. It's Sting who sings that song. And yeah, but message in a bottle. So like, and someone else said smoke signal, and someone said
Mm-hmm.
the eye. That's probably like a parental thing where you're just like, I
Mm-hmm. And other languages that are, we're kind of all over the place with the communication thing, but it's important. Like I said, even in language, if you think about it, our children speak differently from us, right? So a lot of times we don't understand what they're saying because their language is different. Even us as I'm a baby boomer. I'm not sure if you're a baby boomer, Michelle, but we even speak different language culturally. We speak differently. Even like sometimes when people hear the way I speak, oh, Dr. Gibson.
There she is. Yeah.
She's
Hey,
another one.
Rita. I just
She
messaged you on LinkedIn. Yes. Thank you so much for your comments. Appreciate the feedback and the thought.
absolutely. Yeah,
But
she's
yeah, go ahead.
always in our corner.
The children you were saying have different language than us as parents. And, along those lines, I mean, we're kind of elaborating and just thinking about this topic, but love languages, you know how you have learning
Yes,
styles, the way our
yes.
brain thinks, right? We have love languages, the way we communicate love or like to receive love. Those
Hmm.
are all languages. They're just like different elements and kind of it's like a mindset of language and what does that mean and
Yeah,
communication and all the different ways we communicate different things and the way we like to receive that as well. Like we
sure.
might communicate in a certain way, but we might like when someone communicates that same way or a certain
Hmm.
way to us, we can resonate
Right.
with more. But we bring this all back, circling back to business.
Hmm.
I think, like you said, Helena, it's about listening, being a good listener, and then just following up and being a good communicator and respecting whether it's a client, a customer, someone we're doing business with. And if we clarify and we know that they appreciate a certain method of communication, then we will do that for them, right?
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, I even think about sports. If you think about sports, right, the way the different, they're when they're throwing the ball, right, the umpire is like doing this little, I don't know what that means, but the two of them, they get it, and it's like, wow, that is awesome. And even in business, if we have a colleague, maybe you and the colleague need to get that little symbol straight, because when we're talking or communicating with our customers, we want to make sure that we're on the same page. Even if you're in business, now we're not just talking about business owners, we're talking about people in general. And in business, if you're in business or work for a business, your communication skills have to work for the business in order for the people to understand you, and in order for you to get your job done. So that's very important. Any
Yeah,
industry, communication is
absolutely. Yeah.
really important.
And sometimes you compromise and sometimes you request. I think with I know I had like one client who not so much with texting or emailing, but with working out like a business plan, and they had
Mhm.
this certain app that they like to use, and it was just really hard for me to wrap my head around it. And they were willing to do a different one to make it a little simpler.
Wow.
Because visually, sometimes if something's too chaotic, it's hard for me to follow. It needs to match my brain, and if they were open to it, so we switched to a different one and it just made a little bit more sense. And then I was able to engage more on that. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
That was
And
awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome. And
yeah.
and it goes back to being on the same page. So you guys were on the same page. You was able to make things easier for the both of you as far as communicating, and that's what it's all about. And I that's wonderful. And that's the type of customers that we want. We want customers that can not to compromise their values or who they are or whatever, because I wouldn't want to do that. Wouldn't want someone to do it to me, but it's just being able to come to an agreement or a center line or whatever, so
Mhm.
that you can get the job done. That's the most important thing. Even in relationships, right? We have to be
Mhm.
able to communicate well in order for that relationship to work.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Good thoughts. Good thoughts.
Yes.
Lots of
Yes.
things to think about. An interesting topic today, for sure. And
Mhm.
so we appreciate anyone who was listening, and we love to hear your feedback. How do you like to communicate? What are your favorite apps, tools, methods, etc.? And we hope that you will join us next Thursday at 5 p.m. as we chat about different things regarding marketing, your business, and just doing business in general. There's so many different topics that we could really consider, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so we'll see you all. Is there anything else you'd like to share, Helena?
No, that's it. We'll
You good?
see you guys next week. Thank you so
Hey,
much for joining, guys.
I would love to give a quick plug. Having an event if you're in the Raleigh area, July 21st, which is a Thursday evening at the Raleigh City Club, having an event all about social media and branding. Would love to have you attend. $25 a ticket, includes hors d'oeuvres and a drink, lots of networking and empowering content to build your business. So reach
Mhm.
out if you have a question, and we'll see y'all next Thursday.
Take care, guys.
All right, bye-bye. Let's see if this
Bye
will let
bye.
us into the broadcast. Little delays everywhere, but so this is a long goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Because it's not